Hello everybody. Today I am going to show you how to configure RIP in Cisco Packet Tracer. So here we have this topology where we have 5 routers, R1, R2, R3, R4, and all these routers have one central router which connects all of them together, which I call the ISP router. Now router R1 is connected to this local area network 192.168.70.0, and also it is connected to this network 10.0.0.0. Router R2 is connected to this LAN represented by this range of IP addresses 192.168.71.0, and it is also connected to this network represented by this range of IP addresses 20.0.0.0, and so on for this router R3 192.168.72.0, its LAN IP range, and it is also connected to this 30.0.0.0 network. Also this R4, it is connected to 192.168.73.0 and also to this network 40.0.0.0. Okay, now I have configured IP addresses to all the connecting ports of all the devices in this network. So all of them has got IP address. Let's check it out. See, all of them has IP addresses. Now let's move on to configure RIP. Let's go to router R1. Okay. Enable to go to the privilege mode, then configure terminal to go to the config mode. Then the command is router RIP, and RIP in RIP you just need to provide the networks that are directly connected to this router. So this router R1 is directly connected to two networks. One is this LAN given by this IP range, and one is this network given by this IP range. So I'm just going to provide those network IDs in RIP under RIP. So network one 192.168.70.0, and I don't need to provide anything else like net mask or anything else. So just press enter, then network 10.0.0.0 and press enter, and we are done with this router. Next let's go to router R2. Enable and do the same thing over there. So router RIP and network, it is directly connected to this network 192.168.71.0 and also to the network represented by this IP address. Okay. Let's go to R3. And RIP, then network. This one is connected to this network 192.168.72.0 and also this 30 network. .168.72.0 and network 30.0.0.0. Okay. Next R4 it is connected to 73.0 and 40 network. So 73.0 and also network 40.0.0. Okay. So we are done with all these routers. Now finally we move on to the middlemost router, which I call the ISP router, and this router is directly connected to all these networks. These are represented by these IP addresses: 10.0.0.0, 20.0.0.0, 30.0.0.0, and 40.0.0.0. So we just need to provide those network IDs in RIP. Router RIP network, then network, then network, then network. Okay, so we are done with this router. Now let's check the routing table of this router, and let's go to privilege mode and issue the command show IP route. Okay, so we see that these network addresses are also present in the routing table of the ISP router. These four networks, they are directly connected, but these four networks, they are not directly connected, but they are connected using this method R means RIP. So we are good, and you see these are the interfaces through which they are connected. These are the interfaces of the routers R1, R2, R3 and R4. So let's check the routing table of R1. Let's move on to the privilege mode, show IP route. Okay, here you will see that these networks, these were not directly connected with the with this router R1, but they are now present in the routing table of R1. So we are good. So you can check if you want the other routers. I'm just going to check whether we can ping from any PC of this network to any other PC of this network. So let's see. This is 70.2. This is 73.2. This is 72.2. And this is 71.3. Okay, so let's move there and ping 192.168.70.2. So we are good. Now ping 72.2. Okay. Now ping 73.2. Okay, so we are good. Not only that, we can ping any interface of any router. So 10.0.0.1 reply is coming. 40.0.0.2, these are all router interfaces. So we can ping any from any machine to any machine. Please check that, and we are done. So that was RIP in Cisco Packet Tracer. Thank you.